Hi, Marianne. Just wanted to give you an update. Getting ready to send you a couple invoices for work over the last couple of weeks. And I wanted to show you, we've installed, just so you know what you see when you're looking on the invoices, we extended the engine stringers. These structural members right here are the engine stringers, and they were rotted. The back 2 foot was rotted on them. So we put brand new back 2 foot, and then we did what we call sister frame. You can see the sister frame over here. It's a sister to the original frame, and that adds the extra strength. The other thing that you'll notice is all of these ribs in here. I think Brandon's already shown you still pictures of all these ribs. We've got 8 ribs that we made out of white oak. We cut them out of rough sawn white oak, planed them to the right dimension, rounded the corners, so on and so forth, so they look the same. And then we had to sand all the, when we steam them, they turn black. So we had to sand all the black out, and then we treated them with a product called clear penetrating epoxy sealer. And then we've cut away the old portion, the old rotten portion of the ribs. We laid these in next to the old ribs because some of the old ribs were okay, and once you got past a certain point. So we've cut away all the rotted portions of the old ribs on both sides. All right. And we've also then added, well, actually, we're not all done on this side. So we've still got some more to cut away on this side. We also added the keel. This is the new keel. It's made out of plywood, and and there's also on top of here there's mahogany. So you've got there's two layers to the keel, and the planks will land right in here where my hand is. My hand are the new planks. So the other thing that we've done is we've determined that we're going to have to replace the inner 3 planks. There's actually 3 planks. Let me go to the outside here. So we're going to have to replace pretty much all the planks, the back 8 feet of all the planks. You can see how rotted these areas were right here. That's just I'm not really applying a lot of pressure to, well, that was no pressure at all really to this ice pick. So we've determined that basically we're not going to do anything shorter than 8 foot, which comes to 8 foot comes to right here. So all these planks, the back 8 feet are going to be replaced. The inner 3 planks, 1, 2, and 3, we're going to replace those because we were able to go right through those planks. So these 3 are going to be replaced all the way from back to front. The rest of them are going to be replaced. Approximately the back 8 feet of them are going to be replaced. So you're going to have essentially a whole new bottom. If you want, let me know and I can just calculate replacing everything below the water line, and we can just put a whole new bottom on your boat, which might not be a bad idea. So let me know if you want me to consider that. But I think we can save you a little bit of money. If you're concerned about that, we save a little bit of money by replacing the inner 3 on both sides, and then the back 8 foot on the rest of it. So let us know which way you want us to go on that, and I'll be calculating that for you. And we think that your structural member is okay here. Of course, when we take this plank off, we'll be able to see if there's any damage that we've got to replace on this, which is called, this is your stem, this is called the gripe, and then it fastens into the keel. So that's 3 pieces to go from horizontal to vertical. So anyway, I just wanted to fill you in on what we're doing. The bottom was, as we go on the bottom, we're finding more and more stuff. So that's why we decided this was the cheapest way, was to go ahead and replace these 3. If you want us to replace all of them, we can do that as well. Oh, engine work. got your engine essentially all detailed. We got in last week. We got in the new generator. We actually had to buy a different generator that was already 12 volts. Instead of being able to convert yours, the parts were not available to be able to convert your generator. And we also have a rebuilt starter on the floor here somewhere. Okay, or on the stand. Where'd you see it? Oh, no. Where? Huh?
Right there.
Yeah, right there. My snake bit me when I was standing there. So here's your rebuilt starter, and so there's a. We're under budget on that one. We didn't know what to budget on the bottom, by the way, but we are definitely under budget by a few $100s on going through and tuning up your engine and doing the detail on it and making it look brand new and inspecting. We actually found some welds while cleaning and inspecting and preparing to paint. We found where this transmission had some welds on it. Up here on the head, there's been some epoxy type of material product used up here, perhaps to close a leak. Looks like it's effective. We're not touching it. We're not suggesting we do anything. We just want to let you know those were there. So anyway, without any ado, I'll be sending out the invoices that reflect the work that we've done of recent, and we'll keep going. Thank you very much.